Transylvania. Okay, anyhow. Alright, so it's literally like about 6 vertical light gray lines up and down to make cliff walls. Now I'm just going to start putting in shadows. I didn't really know what else to do with it, so I just extended the cliff out to the right side. It was kind of dark and ugly, and I couldn't really do much else with it except, well, let's just continue the cliff all the way around. Now I'll have this blurry area up here, I actually might color out to be trees or something like overhanging the cliff, so we'll see. And I do want to make a top somewhere. It's not going to just extend out into the distance there. I want to cut that off somewhere up there and make a top precipice, a top layer, a top whatever edge. Same with down here. I will eventually seal that off. So I'm just starting it now, and again, you know, angled up a little bit because you're looking into the distance now. It's not going to be straight up and down, and plus the fact it's a cliff, right? But it's on a little rocky embankment, as you can see. The gray paint that I splashed in under it. Cliffs are cliffs, and cliffs are very angular and rugged and weird angles and shit like that. So it's a little bit up an angle there, and it kind of makes it a little bit more, I don't know, into the distance looking. And I'll start putting shadows in and shit like that now and quit talking. Screw it, I'll take the chance with copyrighted music. Alright, let's put shadows in. Where shadows don't exist yet, right? So I got the cliff faces down, or the cliff face kind of down, right? And let's just start building up my highlights and my shadows. Start putting in my shadows a bit. Payne's gray, dark gray, and light gray. That's all I'm using. Light gray and dark gray because I don't feel like mixing white and black all the time. I get lazy with that. So now I do want some shadows down here to define rocks a little bit. And you can see I'm kind of scraping it, really just scraping it and bouncing it. Again, where I see kind of shadows already. I can't explain that. If you're down in person watching me over the shoulder, you can probably see him with me, but other than that, probably not. So, I just kind of made some rocks. Again, well, rocks didn't exist, just by cutting a shadow at the base of the mountain here. And what I can do is just build up a little bit on rocks here if I want, at the base. By putting some highlights in dark areas and stuff like that. So, build up, it was a little bit too light, the same color. Remember, you want it like contrasting color a little bit, right? I'll put a little bit of crap at the base there. Not much. Again, I'm more playing with the cliffs than actual want rocks on the bottom. So a little bit of dark, dark. It's like a mixture of Payne's gray and black I have right now. So hold on. I'm shushing again. I'm using, what am I using? Classic Caramel. I'm shushing back and forth very, very lightly to just kind of make like a little bit of a dirt area up here on the embankment. Not a lot because it is kind of rocky up there, so I'm kind of fading it out a little bit with dirt and rocks and stuff like that. Does that make sense? But it's this little shushy back and forth. It's nice, relaxing shush, shush, shush. And I'm not doing it everywhere. I do want highlights and shadows and stuff like that. I do want it to be kind of nondescript. It's not an exact area. It's just a kind of an open area for coming out from the cave or the crevice, whatever, coming down towards the water that's going to eventually be down there. And you can see a little bit of rocks that built up at the base and stuff, just with the Payne's gray and light and dark gray, just by shadows and stuff like that. So I'm continuing slowly to go that way. I haven't really put the top of the cliff out yet. I haven't really thought about how to do that yet. Okay, the actual creation of rocks. I have some non-discriminate or indiscriminate, whatever you want to call it, lumps and forms and shit like that, just kind of down there, right? So let's make rocks. Really, let's make rocks right now. A little bit of light gray over the tops. You can round it out a little bit. You don't have to, if you don't make exact marks, you can make it like a rounder rock, see? A little bit rounder of a rock. So there's no really big definition of the edges to it and stuff like that. So I'm literally making rocks as we speak. And let's do a little bit of lights here, highlights. These are the rocks by the shoreline. The tops of these are going to get a lot of light. And what shoreline? There's no shoreline yet. There's no water really going in yet. But that's what I'm making right now, is a shoreline for the water to travel along.